Hey y'all, Monk Joseph here with the Broken Buddha. Today I want to talk about the Om, more specifically directed at instructors of Mantrayana and yoga. So what we're talking about here, and I'll be able to make it so people who aren't instructors and stuff can also follow along. What we're talking about here is Om, spelled O-M. When you're practicing it, you kind of want to visualize it more as A-U-M, each letter having a different step of a visualization or process in your mind. This is all traditional, the first part. Later on, I'll get into my personal theories and understandings. But I do consider this one of the most beautiful prayers because it's one of the only times you're not asking for anything. You're just connecting and being one with it. So when you first start and you do when you do Om, it's not just Om. You're not just Om. It's Om. So that's what I mean when I say AUM. And before I get into this, I want to say to the instructors, I know that the reason I'm making this is for an instructor who already does this. But for those who don't, if you're teaching yoga or mantrayana, you should always have people Om together at least 3 times, if not do the elevated practice I will teach at the end of this video. So, and that's really just going to help everybody, really encourage them to push the vibration like I'm about to teach you to. And if you're going to rise it up in the advanced level, do that. But you really want them to just connect, not only to the all that is, but to each other and really become like one entity as you're going through these processes. Okay, so back to the tutorial. When you're saying the you are making yourself aware of your consciousness. And you should just be thinking like, yes, I am conscious, I am aware, I am here, I am alive. When you switch to the U or O, however you want to perceive it, you want to acknowledge the existence of your Atman or soul in combining and merging your consciousness and understanding of consciousness to your soul. When your lips close and you hit the you should be connecting to all infinite space, from the edges of all infinite space, which obviously doesn't have an edge, I understand that, but going out to the edges of infinite space and back into your heart at the same time. As soon as your lips hit, you're connected from here to all the way out there like that. As soon as your lips touch, just poof. And I always tell people, I told someone today to imagine it's like a soft but unimaginably powerful explosion occurring. Okay, so let's go ahead and try 3, right? So A, you're going to do your consciousness. U or O, you're going to actualize your Atman or soul and combine the 2 of your consciousness and Atman soul. And when you hit the M, just really quick. I'm going to take this a step further real quick before I do 3, and then I'll continue. When you hit the also, I want you to focus on, actually not just for the M, for the whole thing, for A, U, and M, the whole thing. I want you to focus on really feeling the vibration from the highest hair on top of your head. Yes, I still have some here. All the way down to your toenails. Really feel that vibration and hone in on that and how to adjust your tone to hit that and make that be as vivid as possible. After you hit the M, if you can't do it beforehand, focus on pushing that vibration. Don't just let it be from here to here. Find ways to increase it with the, I want to say, gutturalness of your tone or depth of your tone. You'll see what I mean. Experiment with yourself and see what works best for you. But let's go ahead and do 3 just to go through the process. Okay. The one thing I forgot to mention that I was doing that you couldn't see is I'm also trying to originate the vibration from my heart, which will help you with the other visualizations. I know it's coming from your vocal cords, but try to, if you do this right, you will feel the vibration emanating from the middle of your chest right here, okay? All right, so there's that. And moving on, there are ways you can make this a complete mantra like Om Hung or Om Hung. It's actually closer to Om Hung because you're doing it that way. But to take this a step further and get a little more vibration going everywhere, when you do in any mantra the hung HUM, it's spelled HUM or HUNG. The reason for this is because you're supposed to rise the vibration into the back of your throat, but keep your lips closed. So you're going, it's hum. Now do you see why there's two different spellings? You can do the same thing with an Om, and the idea is to vibrate the center of your brain, which some understand as a pineal gland. I'm not going to go to any mystical places or ideas with this. You're just vibrating the middle of your brain we'll go for health purposes for now. It doesn't always have to be mystical, guys. You're in this human body, deal with it. So when you do that, you'll start here and then raise it here. So when you're hitting at the M of the Om, turn it into an NG and raise it up here. And play with it yourself. You'll feel it, with using the fascia and viscera around your neck and head. You'll be able to feel it, go deeper, go wider, go higher pitched. So I'll do that 3 times I'll do it 3 times really quick. I'll just be faster than I was with the Om. So it would be something like this. And for that one, you really want to focus on getting it to the right spot, as close up to the center of your skull as you can. Okay, I'll do 2 more. And I'm still projecting out of my chest as hard as I can, making sure it's maxed out before I raise it. And again, when you get up there, you got to kind of mess with it to get it adjusted, so that you want to find a sweet spot of having it in the middle of your skull and still having as much projection as possible. You got to find that sweet spot in here. And I'll do one more time. And there you have it. So that's the best full explanation I can give you. I will ramble a little bit more about this. I didn't do the ultra advanced one yet. Like I said, I would. The last one was like the in between, but still advanced. You should be doing these like 108 times in a row. Once you fully understand, grasp, and are an expert on the Om, then you can do 3 every time. You should be doing 3. Even me at my level, I do 3 if I'm thinking straight and I'm not rushing or getting distracted. I do 3 before any mantra or any prayer, or sometimes even before I sing, I'll do 3 just to make sure I have my projection of my diaphragm proper, But you should be doing 108 a day, maybe for 108 days. Take it by your own measure on what you think you need and how you best benefit. You do it 108 days every day for the rest of your life. Just sit there and connect to the all that is, God, Goddess, whatever you want to call it, every day. I think it would probably take like 30 to 45 minutes approximately to do that once a day. But again, think about that. While you're doing your sitting meditations, you got something to do for 30 to 45 minutes. You can do it with stomach breathing. You can do it with reverse breathing. Do your own experiments. Personally, I like to use reverse breathing as an advanced practitioner. But if you're really trying to stay calm and chill and loose and you want to, you can do it like that. And as you get to the end of your breath, you can do a little vacuum breathing to help pull the chi up or prana up. And it's a wonderful practice. All right, so now this one's a little more fun. I'm going to go out on a funny note, right? Now, so when you get it up there to the middle of your skull, you can mess with the frequency a little bit. And this is going to make everybody laugh. If you're watching it and you made it this far, you're going to laugh more than likely whether you want to or not, because I'm going to raise my Shen so high that it's going to raise your Shen so high that you're just going to start laughing and absorbing energy and feeling your spirits rise, literally, like your morale, when I say spirits. All right, so this time you do the same thing. Om, raise the pineal gland, then raise the pitch like you're singing in falsetto or screaming, right? And then you'll start over. I think it's a lot of fun. I like to do this with students. If you think your students will like it, try it out. If they don't, then just stick to the other 2, all right? So here you go. Let's have a little fun here. Two more. I have to try not to laugh, so if you're laughing, it's working perfectly. But I do have to try not to laugh when I do this. And if you're a teacher, you need to try not to laugh. And if your students laugh, it's okay. You're intentionally trying to raise their morale, spirits, and happiness. So you're doing your job. All right, two more. That was two. One more. And this time I'm going to try to shorten the ohm and the rising so I can get more pitch and really see how far. It's hard to get a good breath to do this and really enjoy it, but when you're doing the upper one and you're going through the frequency, you really try to stretch out that rise to your highest pitch. I'm forcing it right now because I'm running out of breath every time I do it. All right, but try to really stretch it, or if you want to work on just the frequency, get through this part after you've already become an expert in it, and then you can be able to go through it a little quicker and then work on slowing down the pitch rise. All right, last one. Here we go. And there you have it. And that one definitely should have had you smiling or laughing, because I could feel it a little more effective on my end too. All right, so there you have it. That is my updated Ohm video, made more or less for Mantrayana instructors or yoga instructors. Guys, it's always good to go back to the Ohm. I don't care how advanced you are. I'm gonna make a particular video. It's more for people that are dying or think they're dying. But you'll see my skills, and at the very end of it, I go back to the Ohm. It's always good to go back to the Ohm. This is how you project. It's how you do your Mantrayana. It's how you get that vibration out into the cosmic waters that you would understand as all existence and beyond. So I hope this helps you. I hope I hope you enjoyed it, and if you didn't enjoy it, I at least hope it was informative. But that's all I got here for the Ohm. And again, guys, it's a really great prayer. And this also doesn't negate anything. If you're a bumpo and your Ohm is ah, you're starting with an ah, going into a Ohm and ending it with that. And if you're raising the pitch to the pineal gland, you're doing an all-in-one bumpo ah hum. Think about it like that. All right. Ending, these things do come out of a religion that calls God truth, or Dharma, if you will. I'm mentioning this because I am a Westerner, and a lot of Westerners watch these and get concerned that they are doing something like occultish. The main Western sage that most people understand and follow is Yeshua, or Jesus, if you will. And I'm adding this in because I'm a Westerner. Like I said, people watch this. He said, I am the way, the light, and the truth. So this isn't a canon. If you think you're doing something wrong, you're not. And I have to point that out because a lot of people get funny about this at times. All right. Thank you for stopping by the Broken Buddha. Peace and blessings.